Hi guys. So today I want to talk to you about something pretty serious. As I keep slowly easing into, I've had my share of problems and I've done my share of wrong. Um, I used to be a pretty severe drug user. Um, like basically you name it, I did it. And I've also been on meds prescribed for, you know, mental health. And the thing is that what a lot of people don't understand who have never done drugs or their life has never been bad enough that they felt that they needed to do drugs is when you know you have emotional problems and when you know you have mental issues, but you don't really know how to ease that away. Drugs is a very simple and quick solution, because you can just go to anybody and get whatever you think you need, and you can numb yourself, and it's it sucks because it's an instant numb. It does its job. It completely takes you out of everything you're feeling. But then all those problems are right there for you when the high goes away. So you get high again because you're still trying to run from those problems. Now, it's not the same instant gratification when you take meds from a doctor because it takes time for those to work into your system. And even once they do, there's no guarantee that that's the right one for you. And then you also run the risk of what happens when your health insurance runs out and you have to apply for benefits, from assistance from the state, whatever. Go to these places, you get put on waiting lists, and like it doesn't take priority over somebody who, whatever, we're not going to go into all of that. But the fact of the matter remains is that people who have mental illness, people who have emotional instability or chemical imbalance or whatever, what have you, they don't want to feel bad. They want to feel better. And that's why a lot of them run to drugs, because that is an instant gratification of having to be numb. And they don't care that they're going to have to get high again. When that high goes away, they just don't want to feel what they're feeling. Now, I bring this up because I'm not on drugs anymore. Thank God. Thank God. Every day I thank God. And everyone around me and myself for being strong enough to leave that world behind. However, I had been receiving benefits because I had not been working. And because I was pregnant, I received benefits. Well, they didn't tell me that they were going to take them away. As you all know, I was diagnosed as having pretty significant postpartum depression. And they didn't tell me they were taking those benefits away. I don't know. I've spent weeks on the phone trying to figure out why, because I'm still not working. And if I'm not working, I can't afford insurance. I didn't work anywhere. I mean, anybody in the industry will tell you, our employers don't offer shit when it comes to insurance. They figure, oh, you guys make hundreds of dollars a night. You can get it on your own. First of all, it's not every night we're making hundreds of dollars. And with everybody who thinks that tipping their servers is, not their responsibility, like, there are so many other things that pile up, and it's like most people in the service industry don't have insurance, don't have health insurance, I should say. And it's like nobody gives a shit. But the fact of the matter remains, I'm not working. Okay? I'm not working. I'm taking care of this little boy. I have a pre-diagnosed disorder from the doctor who oversaw my pregnancy, recommended me to the therapist, and the therapist reported it. Like, are you freaking kidding me? And then they took away the benefits. So now I've been, what is today? What is today's date? The 18th. I have been 18 days without being on something I'm supposed to be taking daily in order to balance myself out so that I can be who I'm supposed to be for this little boy. I've made every phone call. I have talked to so many different people, and now it's based on the income of the baby's father. Like, why does it matter what he makes? He is not paying for my insurance. He was not, do you know what I'm saying? Like, they took something away from me that now I sit here and I struggle. I struggle with this decision. Like, obviously I'm not going back to that life. I'm just saying, like, when your brain isn't working on an even keel, you revert back to what you know. And for the last 3 or 4 nights, like, my thoughts get the best of me when I'm trying to fall asleep from everything I've been through, everything I've done, everything that's been done to me, everything I've done to other people. Like, it is never ending. And the baby has been so exceedingly fussy. And I don't know if it seems that he's more fussy than normal, because I'm really, like, not in a place right now that I'm so happy again. Like, and that kills me, because I did everything I was supposed to do. I provided everything I was supposed to. I'm doing my best to do what I'm supposed to. And because these people in that office have their wires crossed, and like, they were telling me that based on my paperwork from when I had first submitted, when I first found out I was pregnant last year, when I was making really good money because I had 4 jobs. Of course I'm making good money. I had 4 freaking jobs. But I dropped the one as soon as it was confirmed from the doctor that I was pregnant. I dropped the other one down to 2 days, and I cut my hours the bigger that I got. By the end of my pregnancy, I was working at 2 places with cut hours and cut days. Like, don't judge what I'm going through. Like, I resubmitted. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm going off on another tangent, but I'm sorry this video is so long, but I really felt like light needed to be shed on the situation of, you don't know how badly somebody is struggling with their inner demons if you see someone on drugs. I'm not saying that everyone has this type of a situation where they've beat it and they're scared because of that's their past, and they're trying to do everything the right way, and they're sticking with it as hard as they can because they know it's for the best. But our system is extremely broken. And if I can use this platform for anything, I want to see some light shed. Like, we're having all the issues with DCFS and, you know, all the problems with the kids, not all the social workers not being able to, because they're spread so thin, they're not paid enough, whatever. Like, we need to re-examine what our priorities are. You know, they throw all these taxes on gas and cigarettes to help the counties or whatever. It's all bullshit. Like, if you're gonna tax shit like that, put the money back in where it's gonna actually do some good. Like, where it will actually benefit people who are really seriously trying to do the best that they can in the situation that they've made for themselves and trying to pull themselves out of. Anyways, I'm sorry. I really had to get that off my chest. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hopefully the next time that I get a chance to make another video, it's gonna be better. I really appreciate you guys for listening, and I hope that if anybody is feeling what I'm feeling, or understands the situation, or knows somebody who's going through the emotions that I'm like basically explaining, that you can cut them some slack or try to help them in any way you can. Because it really sucks. It really, really fucking sucks. I'm sorry. Thanks, guys.